Welcome to Wager Talk TV. I'm Kelly Stewart at Kelly in Vegas, joined by Teddy Covers at Teddy_Covers and Drew Martin at Drew Martin Bets. Make sure you guys are giving them a follow on Twitter. All right, let's talk about Pittsburgh, down to their fourth-string quarterback of sorts because, well, their third-string quarterback got traded to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Doesn't look like Mason Rudolph's going to be a go. Steelers catching 6.5 at the soccer stadium versus the Chargers. Last week, Teddy, I took the Broncos, not on a play on the Broncos, but in a play against the Chargers, who are now 2-8, against the spread in their last 10 home games as a favorite. Can you really lay it here with the Chargers?
No. I mean, I flat out can, and especially underrated injuries. Mike Pouncey just went on IR today. You know, that's Phillip Rivers center. And you have, a team laying almost a touchdown that doesn't have a starting center, and they're playing a defense with 7 or 8 first-rounders for Pittsburgh. Their defense wasn't is not going to be a problem. We saw Baltimore have some early success last week, and the Steelers made some nice adjustments and ended up obviously either covering or pushing at the end of that ball game. But the Chargers have 4 turnovers inside their opponent's 2-yard line this year, which is fairly random. And you can say, hey, this team should be 28 points better than they are. I don't trust LA, and I don't trust Pittsburgh, which tells me maybe we look at the under in this one. One team's got a defense, one team doesn't have a center. One team has a third-string quarterback. The other team, and without James Washington, Pittsburgh doesn't have a whole lot of big playability here either. Under's the way I would play this one. Drew,
your thoughts?
I'm with you, Teddy, on this under. And Kelly, good points there on the Chargers, not looking good at their soccer stadium like what you did there. I had the numbers 0-4-1 in their last 5 home games. That's ATS. Plus the fact Pittsburgh, third-string, fourth-string quarterback, whatever you want to call it, Mason Rudolph won. That was a terrible hit, kind of ugly there. Devlin Hodges, looks like the report on him, FCS version of Trace McSorley is what I was reading. He also handled the punting duties. I know it's just a little quit there, but in football, when the quarterback can punt, a lot of times you can pin the opponent inside, the 10 really easily. So if he has that skill, that's another thing to have in your back pocket to bet the under here. So I'm with you, Teddy. I like the under.
Although the kicks that go inside the 10 aren't great for unders. You want the kicks that go to the 20, 25. That's perfect. Inside the 10, there's much more likely to be a 3-and-out, and it's much more likely to be a defensive score.
Okay.
Yeah. So pinning them deep is actually bad for unders. You'll see that if you watch the markets on the totals when you're live betting.
Good point there. Well, hopefully he's not, the NFL level punter.
I was going to say, hopefully we just don't have to see him at all. He did look good. I would say I got to catch the end of that game. Hodges looked. I'm trying to think of a nice word.
He looked okay.
Better than mediocre, I would say, for what he was thrown into.
He looked better than Luke Falk did as third-string quarterback. Absolutely. Go. But then again, I don't know if the markets have fully realized how bad Baltimore's defense actually is.
I would say that now the markets, how they adjusted from Rudolph to Hodges, is there an over-adjustment here, and is there a number where either of you guys would back the Steelers?
7.5, I'm interested.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Sure, I'd agree with that. Up on the other side of 7.
I'm just curious. I feel like the public is going to come in big on the Chargers here after losing to the Broncos and then knowing the Mason Rudolph news, where I think that's definitely an over-adjustment here. Appreciate you guys. Wager Talk Text Club, it's 100% free. Just text Wager Talk to 33222 to get a $10 coupon for signing up, plus free picks and other special offers.